Told her come fuck with a K, she brought 2 friends. Baby girl, I got time today. Now she in love on a ring, but I cut loose ends. Sorry, but I don't wanna stay. Told him I'll run shit around here, head fit the crown here. Promise I'm dying, no legend. No wonder why I got him all mad. Hater on the floor, get dragged, they folded my presents. They fold up while I'm coming with the heater. She loved me, but I don't really need her. Walking in the valley in the shadow of the reaper. Shooting for the sun, always been a heat seeker. Thunder my heart, go boom, boom, boom. Sharp shooter, gonna put a field through you. I was put here just to fuck shit up. You bitch, your crib, both getting ran through. I was down bad, was an outcast, still outlasting them all. I'm a prophet, yeah. Whole crowd laugh now, counteracts in a Cadillac. Your wifey be topping, yeah. Nelly up crazy, the cone gay, feeling like cocaine. She told me she wanted to do it. Whole team eat like a buffet, up late, getting down paid from the work that moving.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna just start at mine then, okay?
Yeah. Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Are you?
Hi. No,
Are you prepared? Are you prepared?
No.
Now,
Not yet, okay. Don't worry.
wait, I've got fucking stream mode on Discord and I'm disabled. Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Are you prepared? We are going to be ready for today's tournament, a 450 euro tournament split into 3 days. This is going to be the final day, 150 euros on the line for today. This being Theory Gaming's event. How are you doing, Diana? This is going to be my co-caster.
I'm doing actually absolutely amazing. You know why? Because last week I wasn't here. This week I wasn't here, you know? So now I'm actually very happy because finally I have the chance to co-cast with you after 2 years. It took me 2 years to get in this place, you know,
2
to
years
co-cast
indeed.
with Gora.
Oh, yeah,
Indeed.
you're in the rare few that's actually co-casted with me. I've mostly stuck to being a solo caster, but now this is probably my third try of co-casting with someone else. Yeah, you're one of the rare few. Now,
Tell me why.
I don't know. I think it's just not that many opportunities, really. I think some people just prefer casting, like only one casters for the most part. And they just ask one caster to cast their event rather than getting 2 or anything like that. So I think for the most part, it's just simplicity. I think it's just more or less the issue. Yeah. So how's your day going so far?
Oh, my day was good. I was working today, and then I was very, very excited, obviously, to actually come and co-cast with you. And I was actually got trashed in open lobbies. That's why I don't play open. Yeah, I played some opens, you know. It's like always there's some sweaty person. In this case was Sweet Dreams, who actually one-popped me with a shotgun, and I was about to rage quit, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna rage quit, because yeah, it's just a game, but it hurts. Okay.
Luckily for you, Sweet Dreams is actually going to be in here. He's going to be in the lobby participating, so hopefully, maybe he does a bit bad. Maybe we can laugh at him a bit. I mean, who knows? Oh, it looks like the game may have just started. Ready to go then. Let's start switching over to that. So which teams do you think... What, did you watch any of the prior days at all?
No. I didn't, because first I didn't have internet, and the second time I didn't had actually, you know, how you call it? I didn't had actually electricity, because there was a big storm, like trees on the floor, walls down. You know, it was tough. It was tough.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough then. Yeah, I mean, so wait, how long was that going on for then for you?
What?
Like the storms. How long was the storms going for you?
Oh,
like, was it
it's
recently,
done.
like the
it
week?
was just one day. No, it was just
oh, just one day.
week.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully everything's fine. Is everything fine around you though? How many trees like nearby to you?
No, like my
falling down?
peach tree. There's no peaches on my tree anymore. It's broke down on the floor. I was crying. It's so good. That's my favorite one.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately. I mean, what more can you do, really, unfortunately? Alright, let's see. So we've got 60 rather, players going to be in this lobby. Only 15 teams, though. They're on the low side in comparison to the past 2 days. They're unfortunate in that regard. Let's quickly see the lobbies. So which teams do you think are going to be performing the best out of this entire lobby so far?
Well, I'm gonna just see a little bit. Obviously, we do see here AMK, right? I do think there's gonna be a big chance they're gonna perform very good. I do see Damage as well. Damage is one of the few teams that I really enjoy to watch this season in Mobile Mayhem, right? We do see Varsity as well, and yeah, lots of like IGI as well, a good team. We have the Dudes also. Oh, and Ryzen. So there are lots of good teams here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see all of them. But how about you?
Considering I did cast the previous 2 days of this event, I have really gone a bit of a hindsight in terms of how these teams are going to be playing it out. And for the most part, yeah, I do believe in that damage. Of course, it could be one of the strongest teams. Risen, I don't know, they've been kind of funky as of recent. They haven't really played aggressive, and that's kind of be the one kind of big differentiator in lots of these teams. Is some teams are going really passive, and some teams are going really aggressive. AMK have been kind of in a mixed bag. Some days they've been playing really passive, but then some days they get a bit more aggressive. So I mean, we're gonna have to see on how these teams play out. So far, the flight path there pretty much gave everyone an opportunity to kind of rotate and get to their favorite locations. Dormitory Ski Town probably the least likely of locations, but everyone's generally split. No contests except for actually Ecology over here. That's gonna be damage.
Yeah, yes, damage is in a good position, and they kind of jump here. Most of the times I did saw them in prior tournaments, right? And they're doing very, very good. Especially, you know, I don't see, especially Natalie. Yesterday, he was on fire yesterday with the kills. But in the meantime, we do have other teams who actually got in a fight right here. The N team, or that was just a single kill. Maybe they're gonna engage this B team. I do apologize. I did not have the chance to look over the team names. I do remember some of them, right, but not all of them. So if you have any, like, you know, insights about the team, I'm here to actually
This is going to be, so the team that we just saw, team 14 rather, so N team, that's going to be KOH Chaos. Unfortunately, we've lost actually 2 players there. Loading is going to go down for damage over in Ecology. Let's quickly check on that. It looks like generally we're not going to see much of KOH. They're backing out, not really wanting to take the fight. But we actually do have the other KOH team, which is going to be fighting up against damage right now. Robbie, probably going to get picked up by Cora indeed. Hiding behind the box, just waiting patiently, making sure he can get the opportunity found. Down to a 3v3. Desync, C-Snitch, and Mikasa. Up against Natalie, Cora, and XZ, I think that name is. I'm going to go with that name.
Yeah, EXZ. I call him EXZ. So, yeah, they do have the upper head here because they are actually on top of...
Cora playing incredibly aggressive, though.
Ooh.
Getting punished for that. Immediate trades coming in.
Yeah.
C-Snitch, though, looking to probably go and challenge. C-Snitch losing his fight, left to 1. Desync, going for a bit of a res here. Looks like nobody is going to stop him from this res, though. Still, it's going to be a 2v3 if they get the reses off. Is it? Yeah.
2v2
it depends.
maybe.
2v2 maybe if they're fast enough. They might actually go for the res still because they never confirmed any knocks.
Yes.
Cora is a bit too far away, so I don't think it's going to be realistic for them to get them. Cora back up. Loading hasn't been scanned in either.
Yes, but they're gonna push to actually confirm the kill. Mikasa is getting some shots, though.
Mikasa, they're going to be focused on right now. Going to get rushed in by Natalie. The quick little easy picker.
Ooh.
So they're back to
shield.
Back to a 2v2. Desync gone to the defender. C-Snitch left in a 1v2.
Yes,
Immediately picks up Natalie, the third person peeking.
Oh, damn. And they actually got the kill.
Cora is still like bleeding out. Could be possible for res. Is going to go for the res. C-Snitch.
Yes.
Allowing this to happen, getting it into a 1v2, though Frankie actually over in AK going to be taking on Kari's taking a little pick there. I believe a 2-piece in fact. Still C-Snitch in a 1v2. Not in an event. It's pretty advantageous in terms of positioning on the roof. Just has to wait patiently, see if they either push out. C-Snitch could have probably gone that pick. Sees them both. Needs to play this right. Gets one. Huge. Needs to heal though.
Oh, them.
They're immediately going for the res. Cora does not care about the risks. But unfortunately, C-Snitch hasn't got any plates. Lets them res. The push. But a little late on that push. If he pushed right after he got that knock, maybe that was a possibility. But he just waited too long, especially with no plates. And that's going to be our first team gone.
Oh, already, yeah, that's true. I was also checking the docks, because the dock side, we had other 2 teams, I think, fighting. We also had Ryzen here. They are coming from the back. We have already a couple of shots, and Lag gets the first knock and confirm it. We have Petter from the top, also getting a little bit of help here. But Ryzen is pushing from the back, and having that good position is going to be very, very hard for them to actually engage. Rav is getting the first knock, and right now the rest of the teams are coming up. Slayer getting his shotgun out. Getting some shots in this shield. He's pushing inside, and Slayer combined with Ruff managed to get the double kill here and managed to win this. I think this is the second full team out quite fast. So yeah,
Oh, even that, actually 3 teams so far has been out. So there must have been another team out. I don't know who, though, in particular. There is another team that's wiped. I believe there was a team near Ski... Heat, I believe, actually. That took a fight. I'm not sure what happened there. Ackman going to get first drop. But again, AMK going to be playing a bit passive here.
Yeah, but they are also very close to Varsity Sports, and this could be very, very huge, especially if they're gonna engage here. We have already grenades, and the drop is very, very important, as you said, right? Varsity is on the bottom, and right now Lotex is pushing on the top, but he's one shot. He got shot by the grenade. He has lots of damage, and we have a cluster with cluster.
Yeah, spot is going to be something that's been very much news from AMK. I'm forgotten if it's actually like required in the rules where it's only 4 classes, but I have been seeing a lot of spotters in the recent days. AMK definitely being one of them. Ackman loving it.
Yes, I see that. I think I saw him playing with another tournament with it, and then I was like, wait, is it allowed? And then yeah, it's allowed. So yeah, Ali's first knock here in this fight. Right now, Lotex gets some shots from the back, and they are pushing. Oh, he's one shot, but he got the
Lotex
knock.
gone.
Oh.
Currently trade after trade. Though still Varsity having the advantage. Not anymore, actually down to a 2v2. Could probably get this res on Logic. AIM holding it back, keeping the angles down. Now the thing is, AMK haven't really had their days. They've had decent results, but last week could be even better.
Yeah.
Though Varsity have as well kind of been in the same boat. They've had great performances.
Oh.
Andrew getting a knock. Or getting knocked rather.
Oh, AIM on top. Damn.
Sure. Gonna get the clearance, gonna wipe out AMK. AMK early out of the picture.
Alright. What do you think about this? When you see a team as, you know, AMK getting out very fast.
To be honest, not really surprised. We've seen this kind of happen as of the recent days. They've been not really the most luckiest of teams. If I'm not mistaken, last day, we had a instance where AMK was just rushing everything for the first 2 rounds. They were just struggling, and they kept dying off like really early on, early mid-game. They just kept dying out, and it just was a big struggle for them. They never could really recover it. They recovered the final game. They made a comeback, but it was just too late. They lost 2 rounds in a row really quickly. So, I mean, it's just about consistency. Hopefully we don't have a similar situation here for AMK. 2 rounds back-to-back will not be sufficed. They need to make a comeback. We are going to see Mobby taking on Lenzo with a vehicle explosion seemingly. I've seen the dude in the feed quite heavily. They have actually been wiped due to that. So not really the most ideal situation for them as well. Already 6 teams wiped out. We're going to have Chu alongside, getting traded immediately. Does get a knock. I'm not sure if he's going to get a confirm on that.
Oh, Arrow is trying to push away. And Ace is still up with Antis with the back. I don't know if he's going to be able to...
turn on by Slug. I mean,
that was a good one.
That's the 117. Just very fast time to kill. Very useful gun. Yeah. Arrow going to get beamed as well. Slug with a quick 1-2.
But now we have Varsity who is pushing, and this could be... Oh, the mirror got shut down, but AIM Logic is there to get rebound. And right now, Slark is the last one. He needs to push away, but the look of it, he might be in danger because Varsity is actually getting him from... You know, he's actually pushed.
The main issue is that they do have snowballs in comparison to Slark. And yeah, an easy little gate keep coming in. Cuts him off immediately, gets the kill. Still very
good play on
though.
Varsity.
But we are going to notice as well, Raph actually getting some picks here. Ken going to go down.
Oh, they're at
it looks like Risen. Yeah, it looks like they are going to still be quite a few other teams fighting, which is actually quite surprising. I'm guessing because there's a less amount of teams participating, a lot more people are going for aggressive plays. And it definitely is going to count. Still, 7 teams already this early on. Bit kind of depressing. You would expect a lot more teams till end game. But still, hey, I mean, if you need kills, this is the way to do it.
Yeah, definitely. It was a very fast beginning now. Probably going to be a very, like... quiet mid-game towards to the end because a lot of teams are already vibed. As you said, right now IGI might engage Varsity or they might decide to push away because Acto is getting some shots. But you see in this part of the map, right, especially close to farm, we have 2 big teams. We have Varsity, who was like all over the place getting kills after kills, and we have Ryzen, who did the same thing on the opposition of the map, on the opposite side of the map. So right now they're gonna engage, and this could look like a very good fight.
I'm gonna go down to the HSO of Slayer. Slayer's holding a crucial position, holding that top roof, a very strong top roof as well. You can basically cover all of your body from any angle on that roof with how it's played though. Sweet Dream's gonna get the quick flank, gonna get no snitch. Slayer with the follow-up. See if you can maybe push up onto Actua. Has the HS ready. Gets defended. Shotgun versus shotgun. HSO versus KRM.
Oh,
Slayer gonna go down. No snitch.
oh,
Gonna find Daisy.
No?
No, he does not. Actually gets one pump from
no.
Sweet Dreams. One thing to know as well. No snitch has cleanly 1v4'd Risen on day one.
oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, cleanly 1v4'd Risen in quite amazing fashion. Got 3 1 pumps and then immediately just took the kilo out, killed off lag. So, I mean, if anyone's going to wipe them off, I feel like it's going to be Varsity that has the chance.
Oh yeah, but look at the kills. So Ryzen are the ones who have the most kills right now in the lobby. So yeah, they kind of engage some teams right now. Looks like maybe Damage is in a fight. They got some knocks on Natalie getting Necro, and it's Cartel versus Damage. Another 2 strong teams that I see them like playing with it. Oh yes, I like the execution. Yeah, Cora
Wait,
gonna
executing?
execute.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
executed. Natalie, Cora executed Necrom, I think. I don't know. But there was an execution, you know? There was an execution.
Slight bit of toxicity, but I believe these 2 teams are also the only 2 teams that are going to be from the CIS region. CIS region, however it's pronounced. I don't know how to pronounce it. Still, those are going to be the 2 teams representing the region. And quickly, Damage are trying to set their foot forward, making sure that they're the number 1. Got to be getting the quick wipe. Clean 4v4. 8 kills already on the board for them. So far, doing pretty well. But
Yeah.
let's see if they can catch up to Risen, which are currently on 10 kills, leading the charge. Logic as well is actually last alive for Varsity. It looks like he's going to attempt tags, but I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. Going to be running around in the Antelope. Let's see though, still 6 teams remain. A lot of the teams still with the full squads. Team 20 crouching around, being a bit passive if we watch them over, just sneaking around, running in the mud, hoping nobody notices them. Like some slippery little snakes.
Oh,
I'm not sure what they're preparing for. The snipers are banned in this event, so pretty much they can run around recklessly.
Oh.
No one's gonna snipe them.
Oh, look at Ryzen. They might engage Damage. 2 very strong teams right now. Going after the drop, Damage is spotted by Ryzen, and right now the utilities are coming in. We see some grenades. Raph got the first knock on EXE, and this could be very easily the end of Damage right here while the loading is pushing away. So yeah, we do see an engagement. Slayer got loading as well, and right now we have Anatoly who is in the lion's pit. He's ready to go away. We have 1 knock by Kura, but still it's not enough because the cluster grenades are there. I killed them all.
Yeah, unfortunately, just losing loading was probably the biggest upset for them, because if loading managed to escape, that would have been huge. But unfortunately, yeah, just the lower position, all of them getting kind of just more or less just surrounded. There was nothing they could really do for Damage. Risen just had the advantage in that fight, especially getting the initial knock, making it a 4v3. One of their players leaving, it was a 4v2. I mean, yeah, there's nothing much that Damage could do in that situation. Risen feeling themselves, getting prepared, warmed up. This is definitely needed though for Risen. Risen haven't had the greatest of days, but the immediate third party coming in from I'm going in. Helix immediately picking up Raph. Immediately traded though, running straight into 2 players though. Lag.
No way.
Sweet Dream's gone. Ramos somehow gets caught. Lag though eventually does get picked up.
And
Not
Slayer.
looking good. Slayer right off the revive from that previous fight. This isn't going to be ideal. Very bad situation. I'm not sure if Slayer's going to get tagged. Last revive in a minute. Somehow he's getting shot. Wait, who's he getting shot from?
Oh,
A new
he's
team. He
caught.
jumped in straight of a different team. Team 13. This is really not looking good in the eyes of Slayer. I'm going in. Might come close, though. It doesn't look like they're coming in. Varsity actually coming in. They did manage to get tags.
Yeah, but
Slayer.
they're below, so...
Yeah, Slayer
They
has
are
no
below.
chance. There is no chance of getting tags here. Slayer's just going to have to go for the placement points. They already have the kills. 14 kills, a great amount. But they need to just stay alive, get those placement points. It is pretty decently placement based. Kills are going to be the difference, but still. We're just going to have to see how Slayer plays out. Yeah, Slayer does have
they
good
will
loot.
not follow him.
What? It says he's
I
got
think they are
golden
not
pistol.
following
Don't know.
him.
Yeah, Slayer's going to be chill. Yeah, he's just going to have to play careful. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up. So Team 13. Team 13 is going to be error 4-4. I forgot how these guys have played in terms of last couple days, but still, maybe they can pull something up. I don't think they've done too well, but we'll have to see on how they play. Varsity's going to be taking Tunnel, which is a bit unfortunate because Slayer is also in Tunnel.
Poor
Slayer's
Slayer.
basically, Slayer's caught himself. I think he's been spotted.
Yeah.
Aim has spotted him. Logic going to throw the nade.
Ooh, and that's
And I think that's
the
going to be
beginning of the end.
a quick little wipe. And that's going to be Risen out of the picture now. Left to Varsity. I'm going in. Error 404. Then Team 20, which is going to be Resurgence. 4 teams. Still kind of split up, though. For the most part. They're both on 2 separate sides. I'm going in. It's going to be it is the only team that's actually in the zone currently. Right behind them, though, is going to be Resurgence. Then we got one of these other teams. Error 404 and Varsity are going to be over towards Arm's side. It's just going to be a matter of how people are rotating.
So, what is your prediction right now, seeing these 4 teams? What do you think? Which has the bigger chance to actually win?
Depending on how I'm going in, understand the situation. It does look like they are scouting their backside. They may have spotted some players behind them. Knowing how I'm going in has been playing, I feel like they definitely have a strong chance of securing a victory here. They're probably one of the strongest teams out of this last 4. Varsity as well, a very strong team.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, I think it's going to be I'm going in, taking this victory. They have shown tremendous performances the previous days. I believe they won the last day, in fact. So they should be all cleared. So they definitely are aware of the team behind them. Not going to be good for Resurgence. But actually, another team has actually came from behind. That's going to be Varsity already taking zone.
Ooh. They spotted them. I don't think they're gonna make it out. We have already Criminal with 1
Team
shot.
20 has no chance.
Yeah.
Resurgence going to get gatekeeped to hell. Nades coming in. Going to get spammed away. Frankie somehow flying through them, but is going to eventually go out. Razor gun left to just 1 snitch. Snowballing away. Running straight into Varsity, rather.
Yes. But we have
Varsity
another
having
team
some
on the
decent
back.
spots. Yeah, we do. We do have Error 404 holding it down. Has actually a decent position over Varsity themselves. Could throw some nades. I don't think they are going to risk it, though. Save the nades, though. They're going to be pushed from behind. I'm going in. Trying to retake their spot. Surprisingly, aren't really getting punished. They've only taken such minimal damage. Varsity, fully aware of the positions that they hold, could wait until Error 404 jump off. But it looks like Error 404 are going to be holding it down.
Ooh, the shield is coming in, and right now they're still on the edge of that mountain. If they jump, they're gonna jump in front of Varsity, and
Outlaw gonna find one hidden.
Yes.
Quickly, so far it's Ramos gets a quick little 2-piece. Outlaw gonna get caught up. No, it's left to 1 Latino. Huge little 2-piece coming in.
Yeah, he's trying to heal right now while Varsity is actually engaging the players from the top right now. We have IGI who is on top. They clearly have the better position, and we have Varsity below, right? So this could be a very easy win for IGI. As you said, they actually holded this up position that they needed, and right now all they need is some good grenades and maybe a good push if the zone is on their side.
Now, my thoughts right now currently are going to be as to how the zone's going to rotate. If it's going to be dead center, both obviously Varsity are going to have to rotate. But as well, I'm going in, which are going to have to give up their high ground, find some position in zone. But there really isn't much other than where Varsity is already sitting that has some cover to work with. So I'm not entirely sure how this zone will play. If they somehow get a nade knock, it'll be a huge play. And I can guarantee they'll push it, but still. Depends on how this position goes. Varsity having to rotate immediately. I'm going in. Living up to their name, going to be going straight in. Helix leading the charge. Going to get beamed on the side though, 17 HP.
Ooh, will they win this fight?
Ken goes down.
Oh, Ken is down. It's already a very good position for Varsity.
No snitch with a 2-piece. Ramos dead to zone. Hidden left, though.
No,
Nearly.
Varsity.
But
Damn.
the power of a simple 1 pump leading the way through that
I don't
fight.
like
And
shotguns.
I mean, it worked out. And that's how that team managed to win. Varsity holding to their own. No Snitch getting a quick little 2-piece as well. I'm not sure if we got 3. Still, great work to No Stitch. 4 kills coming in for Actual. Logic alongside with 3 and No Stitch and Aim. All 3 of them are going to have 3 kills. So a great amount of kills so far. Though, I think still, there's going to be a lot of teams that are kind of holding that same kind of area. Just like the bare minimum of like around 10 kills currently. I believe AMK, I forgot how many kills AMK actually are sitting on. Oh wait, I think they got wiped. I think they got fully wiped by Varsity without a single fight prior to that.
Yeah.
1 kill only. Ah, yeah, that's not going to be looking good for AMK. But still, great work to Varsity with the amazing amount of kills coming in from them. Let's see though, a 13 kill game. That is still not going to be the top fraggers. The top fragging team will be Team 5, which is going to be Risen EU, sitting at 5th place. But still, generally speaking, there is going to be 3 teams at least currently sitting around the same area. That's going to be Risen, I'm going in alongside Varsity with above 10 kills and still decent placement. So, of course, any other team can kind of come close. We got Team 13 being Error 404. Wait, I need to keep remembering myself is that's Error 404 Resurgence. I'm pretty sure it is Error 404. Going to be unfortunately sitting at 3rd place, which is good, but still sitting with no kills whatsoever, which is going to be rough. But we'll have to see if they make a comeback. We'll have to see. But again, placement points is going to matter, but kills are going to be what differentiates it. Because again, the prize pool is going to be split between the top 3 teams. If they want to maintain that, they need to get the kills. So we'll have to see on that regard. But who do you think really outshined in that round in particular?
I do believe Horizon, right? Even if they died pretty fast, this is something that I like to see, to not stay and wait, to get your placement points. Yes, they're important, but they also went after kills. They also engaged other teams. Sadly, they died. I think it was a 3rd party, right? But they did what they could, right? They pushed a couple of teams. They managed to get actually 14 kills, right? So that was my favorite part, I could say, and also the last hold from Varsity. Even if IGI had that up position that was very, very good for them, they jumped and the Varsity still managed to actually hold the position and win. So that these 2 teams were impressed me,
Oh yeah, 100%. I think both those teams played it really well. It was kind of a back and forth between who was going to take that fight. Of course, Varsity immediately getting a pick, that being from No Stitch, getting, I believe, Ken as the first pick at the beginning, and then it just started getting traded after traded, and it was kind of a hectic fight. Everyone just kind of in between each other, no real clear unity to any of that fight. They were just going for the kill, trying to find a pick, to trade their life at least before dying out, and Varsity just happened to get the win out of that fight, getting the immediate 2-piece from No Snitch. But still, great work to both teams, getting amazing 1-pumps. And that's really what kind of carried that fight for the most part. But yeah, who do you think's gonna maybe make a comeback this round, the 2nd round? Do you think any comeback team? Do you think AMK gonna maybe play a bit passive? Do you think any team in particular?
I think maybe MK, alright, after kind of losing quite early in this prior round, they could definitely have a big chance to actually get this 2nd round. But I feel like we're gonna go around, these 3 teams, maybe 4, Ryzen, Varsity, maybe Damage, and also MK. I think this could be the 3 or 4 teams, top 3, 4 teams in this tournament, because I did miss the last 2 editions for this tournament, but I did saw them playing, and they are very, very consistent, So I'm actually looking forward to see these 4 teams actually being top 4 in the next round. But maybe MK gonna have a better comeback, or Ryzen, because Ryzen EU died pretty early as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. Risen EU.
How about you?
Still, I'm honestly quite surprised. I'm really surprised that Risen EU are really actually going for pushes. They're trying to actually be aggressive, which they have been lacking heavily the past prior days. It's really been surprising that they are actually playing aggressive. They know they're skilled, but they're just playing passive. But now they're finally realizing, hey, we're skilled enough. We can beat anyone if we take a 4v4. And they have. They've been winning the 4v4. They unfortunately died off just because of a third-party Slayer, unfortunately coming off as soon as they were getting third-party. That's just how it is, unfortunately. It was a 4v3. They lost it. Fair enough. But still, 4v4s, they very much can have a very... they can win literally any 4v4 for the most part, as long as they play smart and play aggressive. But, I mean, yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping they stay consistent. Hopefully they don't fumble. But I believe in them for the most part. AMK, I don't know. Past couple days, they've been playing like kind of mid-game. They play aggressive. After that point, they usually play really passive early on. And then just when it comes to mid-late game, when usually customs come in, they start playing aggressive. But yeah, it's not really been working out for them, unfortunately. So hopefully we may see a comeback from them. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I have to doubt it. I don't think they'll make a comeback if they don't get their stuff together. But I think it is possible.
How do you feel to not play this tournament and be here and co-cast with me? Because we all know you're a pro player. So how do you feel?
I think it's fun seeing from another perspective on how teams are playing and how they're kind of strategizing, because you can kind of think from since I already have the experience of like how these teams are going to be thinking, I can see from their perspective and getting the more insights onto how the rotations are made, probably why they're making their decisions. And then also I see things that they don't see. I know where teams are. I can see what can maybe startle a team from fighting. Sure, I would like to play it myself, but sometimes you can't win them all, unfortunately. So I just didn't have a team for this. But still, nice.
Don't worry, next time Let me be a free agent, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
100%. We
come.
can run it together. Duo squad it. Easy. Okay.
Yes, we're gonna be host, streamer, and players. You know, easy.
Yeah, counts
Okay,
from
you
Mars
asked
perspective.
more.
Having an account on spectator and an account playing the game. Simple.
Yes.
Maybe a
Yes,
bit
next
wrong,
time.
considering we'll have information other people don't, but I think that's legal.
But
I think that'll be fine if we do a
that
squatting it.
nobody knows that.
Yeah, nobody knows. We'll see. All right, still. Core last remaining. And then we'll be straight into the next game.
We're gonna
Still
cut
there.
that out, guys. Don't worry.
100%. Yeah, unfortunately, still 60 players. I don't know. We've had a good amount of people each day. We've had roughly like 20, if not more, roughly 23 averaging the past few days that we've played this. But unfortunately, I don't know why. We're having the least amount of players coming in for today. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a time conflict or maybe people are just busy today, but that's a bit
I think
unfortunate.
there are other like tournaments at the same time.
It may be,
I think
yeah.
that
But still,
could
like,
be-
it's 150 euros for today alone. I mean, what other...
people
I
are
don't-
scared.
I mean, maybe that is the case. Maybe they've just given up. Maybe they've lacked confidence in their own skill, that they don't really want to participate today. They just feel like they haven't got a chance, which I feel is a bit sad sometimes. When teams just give up without even trying is probably the biggest issue I have with some teams, especially teams that like do bad maybe 2 rounds and then just give up the last round. I don't know. I think teams should try and give it at least their all the way, because I mean, you gotta end on a high note. You can't just end it on a loss. That's not how this works. All right,
Yes.
let's see. So we've got 40 seconds until the game is ready to go. So who's your bets currently on right now for this round?
Damage.
Damage is going to be your
Yes.
choice of action. I think,
Yes.
yeah. I feel like Damage definitely have a chance here. I feel like they play aggressive. They know how to play it. I feel like they can win this. Now, the team that did wipe them out was Risen. Risen as well,
Yeah.
very strong team. I wonder if we're going to see
Mhm.
maybe another act of 4v4 between those two teams. That'll be quite interesting if they can maybe make a comeback, get revenge themselves by getting a 4v4 and win against Risen. Hopefully nothing ridiculous like a 1v4, but I mean, hey, we'll have to see.
Well, we have to see. It's very interesting to see shotguns in the mix. I'm actually very excited to see the players. I'm scared of shotguns. Shotguns are so scary. I'm always running away from them. You know, they always catch me though. That's the thing. I can't escape from them. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
the that's
might
the,
need to get-
that's the punishment about a shotgun. Like in any fight, it can last literally like 6 shots with a shotgun, or it can last a single one. You have to always be on edge when you're fighting a shotgun player, because you know it could be ending your life in an instant. That's kind of the punishment about it. Though the flight path here can be pretty. It's alright, I guess, but for the most part, the whole right side of the map isn't really going to be reachable. Some teams may try it, but this may give us an opportunity to see a couple more fights off drop. We'll have to see. Varsity, of course, going to go to nuclear plant. Unfortunately, the spectator's a bit laggy when it comes to actually showing where people are going. But so far, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like we're seeing... Actually, we are going to see Sanitarium going to be contested. Ambition immediately losing one. Slark getting the immediate trade. So this is going to be Cartel up against Ambition. 3v3. Demure immediately scanned in. Vivant seeing if he can maybe get a pick here.
Ooh.
Vivant,
Oh.
knowing his wits, backs up. Ace actually going to go down as well. That's going to be the dude picking up a member of KOH. So we're going to hear the HSO.
Oh.
Vivant
We
does
won.
get picked up down to a 2v3.
Oh, we have the kill as well. I think this is gonna be a win instead of
Necro actually get traded
oh.
away. Huge play. Holding the positions. Chew
Oh, he's
does get eventually picked up though. Plag in the open. Now this is an issue. Slark versus Plag. Plag incredibly low, 34 HP. Slark immediately going for the push. Plays careful again.
Ooh,
He knows the
got it.
situation. He can get the tags first. He doesn't want to risk the play. Soon is going to get rezzed.
Okay, that's
I'm
good.
not sh-
Slark.
I'm not sure how to feel about this. That would have been a big play if Slark challenged that. He knows he was low. Could have went for the push. Already had 100 HP and maybe a bit of a plate. Could have went for the ninja play. Killed him, wiped it, made it easy for himself. But he is going to back up,
Yeah.
giving Cartel the opportunity to get the reses reset. They do have Moby's tag scanned in. Yeah, this isn't really going to be looking good. Look, and I'm not entirely sure if Ambition even have tags. Slark probably...
Yeah.
I think Slark purely just went for the tags there. Didn't want to take the challenge. I think that was his main plan here. Though he hasn't actually got Chew. That's the issue. Chew's going to be on roof. The thing is, no, Chew's actually in the corner. Don't know if he has the tag scan, but we'll have to see. The dude, though, He's going to be taking some fights.
Yeah.
There's going to be 2 dude teams. Keep in mind, that's going to be the dude and then the dude OS. They have,
damn.
so far, both teams have been encountering some fights of their own, and they've seemingly won. One team's already gone 3 kills, another team's gone 2. Still though, no team's wiped as of right now. They might be on the chase of a team, not sure.
Yeah,
Let's
but
see.
definitely what Slark was doing earlier, even if like we had two players down on the side of, you know, damage, it was too risky, because if he would have pushed and died there, you know, his team would have lost all the chance to actually get points. Now going and taking the tags or going away would actually, you know, give the opportunity to get maybe some, you know, placement points. So thinking that position was, you know, more like better, you know. I would have done that. Maybe I would have died at the beginning, not gonna lie. I will not say what I would have done, because there's nothing I would have done in that position. But IGI is actually
Yeah, they're chasing down KOH here. So Ramos alongside Helix leading the charge. Alone though, C-Snitch actually going to get picked up. Waiting for the teams to come back though. Meeks are going to get Helix with a 1 pump to the head. Meeks is still holding up. Ramos, having that range, is going to go pick up the kill. And already in a 2v3 situation. Actually, no, Desync gone. Left away. Doesn't want to be involved. Doesn't have a single tag, though. I'm not sure how Robbie died. But, I mean, somehow, some way, Robbie has died. So it's left to just 1. Going to be waiting it out. Doesn't have a single tag. Not really going to be looking good early on. But for the most part, we haven't really seen too much aggression from any other team. Only fights we've seen really has been teams that have been contested off drop.
Damage is fighting.
Though Damage are going to lose a player here. Chiz finding a quick little pick with the vehicle explosion.
Yeah, right now they are pushing towards Damage. They are losing 1 player.
Lucy.
We have Anatoly. Oh, Anatoly with a kill. He's getting pushed also. We have a kill on that side. And this doesn't look good
Immediately
for
going for the res
Damage.
though. It's a 2v2, but they are going to likely get this res. Just play.
Damage.
Getting that cover
Yeah,
up.
but Cora is behind. Cora is not here, so if he's engaged, he can die. Oh, the knock! That was so good. You see, shotgun people, scary people, I'm telling you. Right now we have Lorenzo.
Unfortunately, that's the thing about shotgun. Sometimes it just works in your favor, sometimes it's not. That did 100, I believe, 38. Not enough to get that 1 pump, unfortunately. That costed them the fight. If that was maybe anything else, possibly, but still. Now it's still 2v2.
Oh, Cora is here. That's a big...
A defender play. A huge... Don't... How do you lose that? Losing when placing the defender as well is a huge loss. And the dudes, quite frankly, fumbling that fight. Defender and still lost that is honestly quite remarkable. AMK as well actually going to be in a fight against Varsity. It's going to be the rematch. And AMK looking really bad. Down by 2. Lotex incredibly low. Ackman and Lotex. Actua going up against Lotex right now. Defenders the paybell. Gets the 1 pump immediately. Actua knocked to his feet. Ackman running for his life. Seeing if he can maybe at least live. He just wants to live for the entire fight. Aim on the chase as well. No snitch and Logic up against Lotex. Ackman does get picked up. Logic left. Or rather, Lotex left. Leaving away. No tags in hand from the looks of things. Does have the motorcycles.
Yes.
And Ali going to get the first drop as well. Customs coming in as well.
Oh, but they're still there, so you're gonna get some shots from the back. Aim is not letting him go. And right now we have the kill confirmed, and they're all pushing to the zone, right? Obviously, we still have just 41 players alive, and they are still trying to get into the zone closer. So yeah, but Ryzen is quite quiet. You know, they are pushing slowly into the zone, so
Rizen's kind of going back into their old habits right now. It looks like they're going a bit more passive. They know they've done good in kills. They've had decent placement, but now it looks like they are focusing more on placement regarding that. Which, I mean, it's sad to see, but I mean, maybe it'll work out in the long term. We'll have to see how it plays out. Again, a lot of these teams are playing a bit passive. They have, I'm going to get a custom here. Varsity, still looking strong. They have all the last tag being Actra. They've generally won that fight against AMK. They didn't wipe them, but still won the 4v4, and it worked out in their favor. So again, I mean, AMK really struggling to win the 4v4 against Varsity so far.
Yeah, but Varsity was a little bit lucky, I could say, because AMK was caught in a fight. I was spectating. They were like actually in a fight with another team. They managed to come from the back and got the kill. So that was a very good push from the side of Varsity, and a little bit lucky, to be honest, because they actually found AMK in front of them, you know. So that was a good call for them for a push, because they were like down, I think, the player or something, or they were like healing after the fight. So right now the tech's gonna get taken by low techs, and no snitch, and also Logic is trying to shut him down quite fast. I'm just surprised that they are still here into the zone. They're still waiting for Rotex to get the tags.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know that they were third party, but Lotex is going to get tags. It looks like he did manage to get all the tags, though he may get chased from this zone. We'll have to see if he gets chased. If they do get chased, it's going to be really rough on Lotex. He is rewind, though, so he can just bait them away, get chase, and then just rewind back, get the scans in. At least that's the bare minimum he can really try and do.
Yeah, but
so it looks like that is
the whole thing. I don't know. I never used rewind. Like you go.
Rewind, yeah. So basically the time is limited 5 seconds. So he's gonna rewind here in a second. Yeah, he does. Rewinds 5 seconds back to where his position was. But actually, in fact, we're gonna have Ken getting a pick. Risen against I'm going in. Though it looks like I can immediately with a quick 2-piece. Lag.
Okay.
All that remains hiding away.
Oh,
Ken with a 3k, it looks like even. Ken so far doing amazing work. Could possibly find the 4k to himself, though. Lag hiding away, has rewind. Hilo alongside an OTS. He's playing passive, hoping, praying to the gods himself. Hoping that nothing...
Yeah, he needs to stay put. He still has 50 seconds to go until the revive flag comes, and he doesn't have any tags. Right now, only hope can be IGI gonna move their position and gonna try to find some other teams to actually bully or not. It's gonna be hard on Lag to actually pick up the dark tags if they're gonna decide to stay here.
Yeah, knowing that currently their runner-ups right now is gonna be Risen, it wouldn't be a bad idea if they were to just sit on the tanks for the most part. I know it's a bit corny, something that doesn't really get appreciated, but still, I mean, for 150 euros on the line, I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise if people do that. Lightino gonna find actually a 2-piece here. Logic and Aim gonna go down for Varsity, not looking strong. No snitch, getting shots in the back as well. Actual as well up. Currently, Arrow 404 looking incredible against Varsity. So here comes No Snitch. Probably going to find one. Does get Lightino. Going to get shot on the side alongside. He's going to go for the full-blown challenge and a 1v. Well, it depends. Actually, no. Chicken Nugget going to go down. Last remaining is going to be Outlaw in a 2v1. And that was a quick little turnaround coming in from Varsity. It looked like they were going to lose that fight, but they made a bit of a comeback there. Huge plays coming in from them. And then Outlaw now having to back up. And unfortunately, the loss, it had everything in their favor. Going to get those scans in, but still like roughly 40 seconds. Until the next flight in, so it's going to be a bit of time for Varsity, hoping that no third parties come in for them. Revengeance as well, just sitting around, kind of doing the same thing as last round. They're just going to be playing for the placement points. They don't want to engage on anything. They're interestingly using Igniter. What's your thoughts on Igniter?
Ignite is the thing that is like with fire. When
Yeah. So if you enable it, and then if you like run around, there's just fire on the floor. And then it does damage to anyone that's standing in it. Well, what's your thoughts on this individual deciding to take it as their class of choice?
I feel like you use Trapmaster. I don't know. It's the same category for me.
Yeah, I believe Trapmaster is going to be banned, so I believe that's the reason why. But still, Ignite is just an interesting play. I mean, we've got obviously Spotter with AMK. But other teams are like playing a bit more like normal, more meta classes for the most part. Like, for instance, Damage going to be having...
You never used it.
I have, but I gave up on it immediately afterwards. Though we're actually going to have AMK in a fight here. Lotex gets one, immediately traded away to the BY-15. Up to 2, Ali and Andrew. They've been struggling a bit, AMK. They've been trying to reset after they got near wiped by Varsity. But already down to 2 again is not looking good. Ali may die out to zone here. In fact, yeah, Andrew luckily has found an ATV. Ali should be fine. Slark actually going to go down as soon as he gets that trade.
Demur is pushing now. Ambition looking very, very strong against this damage team. I think I cancel curse them. Because I said damage gonna win. It's still early to
It may be the
not.
case. You may have just cursed them. Left to 2. 4 are going to go down, and Natalie left. In a 1v3.
Oh!
And that's going to be the case. But Ken going to find a quick 3k. Huge opening for him. But currently, I'm going in 8 kills on the board by Icon alone. Still, though, amazing work to them. 8 kills, though, still an Icon. That's quite an interesting number. I haven't seen much of Icon as of at least the recent days. We've mostly been seeing Helix popping off with even 10 kills and such. I believe he's had near 10 kills 2 games on the second day. So he's been popping off, but now it looks like Icon's time to shine is now.
Oh, I think he died 3rd time already. Poor I'm so sorry. I catch him dying all 3 times, I think.
Yeah, AMK is just not looking great right now. I mean, yeah, they're just struggling to get the full team back up and running, ready, reset, get loot. They're just struggling on just getting loot once they came back, and they immediately just get picked up and just torn apart for the most part. That's really punishing them for the entire fight. We're gonna have to see if they can finally get tags, scan, finally properly reset to get a fight and get it going without having to lose a player 1 by 1 or something like that, waiting for the revive flights. We're gonna have Chu actually taking a pick here. Gonna get Moby.
Oh, Vivan gotten some shots in Moby here. Okay,
Slot gonna go down.
Have Cartel pushing. Oh, they're in a good position, but I don't think they're gonna engage Ambition right now. Oh, maybe soon. Soon is Lot, right? Yeah, he's getting some shots. Soon got Dimor. And right now we have some grenades coming in, and oh damn, Chu needs to push away at this point because like doesn't look good. Ace is on top as well. We have another team coming into 3rd party, and right now Cartel is not in a good position because Onyx is pushing, and we have Necrom knocked, killed, soon trying to get that upper position, but ooh, the shield is not helping there. We have, oh, maybe Soon is actually doing what he was doing before. Oh, he got shut down, and this is all with Cartel. Another team early, another good team killed early.
Now, luckily, so Cartel's still up. Still up by Plague, but luckily Moby just came back off revive flight, so they still at least have a lifeline. Issue is, Necro is also scanned, which is great. Though, of course, we just lost Soon, that being Zluth. They're going to be around tags. It looks like Plague may get gatekeep from zone. He has a custom kilo. Lots of great loot to work with, but he doesn't want to give it to the opponents, and he, of course, doesn't want to give his life away. So it's going to be a bit risky trying to get this tag, especially since zone. He is rewind, but it's not upgraded. Upgraded rewind gives 20 HP if he rewinds. So it's a decent way of getting HP back, but still it's a bit risky. Does look to be getting this tag. Doesn't have any snowboard of anything. Chu coming past as well. Ambition getting tags themselves. So a lot of fights actually coming in this one little area. Ambition, the Cartel alongside one of the duo teams, and it looks like Plague is going to die at zone, unfortunately. 23 seconds. Long gun, but at least he does get the scan. He did get the scan, I believe.
Did he? No, he still has the tag beside his name,
for my
right?
for my screen, it says he scanned it, and I believe he did.
Okay, here it's like not. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing about. I don't know. I wish they could just fix some of these bugs that unfortunately are just plaguing the spectator mode.
Yeah, it's
but, I mean,
bugging.
I mean, it took what 2 years just for us to finally get 120 FPS. Have you heard? We're getting 120 FPS in VR. Amazing. Yeah. It's gonna be such a refresh to the game. It's gonna feel amazing. I can't wait for that. I want to see how the competitive scene changes around that, but it looks like Risen. Andrew gonna go down again. AMK really just struggling. They keep resetting again. As you can see, Ackman just coming off revive flight. They immediately lost Andrew as soon as he came back. It's just they're really struggling to reset, and that's kind of just what happened. That's the entire game of AMK right now. They're living, sure, but they keep dying, and Ali gonna go down. Icon, how many kills are you on? 9 kills.
Is like farming right now. Like he's playing some MP hardpoint. What is he doing? He's on 9 kills. You know.
Yeah,
like...
he's fragging out heavily. He got a lot of kills on Risen. He's now getting a lot of kills on AMK. He got a lot of kills as well on another team separately, which nearly got wiped. He's running straight into Ackman. Ackman gets picked up quickly.
Poor Ackman.
AMK left once again to Lotex. Only has a pistol. Full revive flight. He is about to get challenged though, 100%.
Yeah, he's
Ramos
good. Look at
running
Ramos.
straight inside. One pumped. Dead to the face. AMK out of the picture. But Bond though going to get knocked here by Actua.
No
and here
way.
comes Vasti immediately with a push. Slot going to go down.
Oh, Logic is pushing.
Aim taking this win. Aim loses to Demure in fact. So immediate trade to Actua. 11 kills on the board for Vasti. It looks like this may be Vasti's game. They've had amazing kills.
Yeah, but Icon is like all over the place, you know, right now. Ryzen is actually pushing Varsity. You were just talking about Varsity. They're getting pushed by Ryzen. This is gonna be a good fight. We have a push inside of the house. Oh, no snitch! No snitch with the
one pump's coming in though. It's working out. They're clearing out Risen. Risen left to just one, that being Raft. Though still, this is a perfect opportunity for a third party. Look at I'm going in. They're very close by. Could easily third party this.
Oh,
Raph is
true,
trying to
it's
wallbang, but it didn't even connect for anything. Here comes the nades. They're spamming away. I'm going in, going to push in. This is really bad for both teams. The dude alongside... it looks like actually Snitch going to take a fight up against Farwell. Actual going to get picked up. That's actually going to be the end, I think.
Oh, Plague is coming
Might
from
be
the
the end.
back. No, Vince.
Vasti alongside Russia P... not Russia P. What the hell? Risen going to be completely wiped out. Razor going to lose his fight against Farewell. Farewell holding his ground. Last remaining for the team. Can he win his last? He needs to win this 1v1 up against Frankie. 63 HP.
Oh,
Plague gonna go down. Ken just farming the kills. Farewell giving away his back. Gonna get ninjaed on. Misses the shot against Frankie. But Frankie gonna go down to Ramos instead. And that's quickly third party. I'm going in. Farming the kills. 11 kills on the board to Ken. 24 total on the team. They just took basically... I mean, yeah. They've taken every single kill that's left alive.
Oh, look at you. 12 kills on Ken. No way.
12 kills on Ken in a 60-player lobby is remarkable. An incredible game from Team 15. A huge game, in fact. Very much needed one. Great stuff to them.
Damn, that was impressive. Like, he was killing everyone. Like, oh my god.
Ken was just incredibly lucky to find immediately a lot of teams nearby after they got customs. Got 3Ks back to back. I believe a 3K on Risen, a 3K onto another team. I'm not sure the name of. Still amazing work to Ken alone. 5 kills followed up by Ramos, hidden with 4 alongside Helix. Amazing amount of kills. That is going to be devastating to literally any other team that wants to catch up and get that first place. They've already got a huge kill lead alongside a first place and a second place. It's really going to be hard for any team to really catch up to this. But I'm not sure. Maybe a comeback can be made, but they need to wipe off I'm going in as soon as the third round starts, pretty much. I'm not sure. What's your thoughts currently on this?
Oh, it was amazing. First of all, we both caster cursed the teams that we wanted to win. First with damage, you as well. You did that as well earlier. So yeah, but damn, Ken was just on fire. Again, Ken is one of the players that I saw performing very, very good prior. So right now coming into this, tournament, I was like, yeah, he gonna drop a lot of kills. But on the other side, a Slayer is one of the players that is very consistent as well, and it seems like he cannot really find a lot of kills in this lobby. The fact is that, there are like 60 players in the lobby, but still I feel like there is more from Ryzen that we could see in this third lobby that's gonna come. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going in just got such a big lead over anyone else. It is pretty much game over for a lot of teams. They need, the only teams that can really have a chance right now is going to be Risen alongside possibly Vasti. Still, they need to wipe off I'm going in basically off the bat and then just hopefully frag out from that point forward. They need to make a huge game, probably like 30 plus kills or so. Man, there's no chance really. It's really devastating for literally any other team that really wants to get a chance of getting first place, which I doubt anyone's going to really, at this stage. I'm going in have basically secured it for them with that game alone. Yeah, it was a perfect third party. They got to third party both Risen and Vasti, which were the two kind of getting close teams. That second game, just immediate third party win. They were down to a 1v2. Immediate, easy little third party from them to wipe off both. But still, that's great work. Yeah, I kind of called it for AMK. I mean, it was just kind of, yeah, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. They've just, I don't know if it's maybe the rule set or maybe they're just not really feeling themselves recently with this event. It's just they're not really performing. And it's unfortunate to see because obviously they're one of the strongest teams for a very long time. Equivalent to something like Wicked Esports in NA, for the EU scene at least. Of course, AMK being dominant for the longest time. And having them obviously not really perform is obviously a shock to a lot of people. Risen, of course, playing a bit passive here. Which it's sad to see because they had a great performance in the first round, getting really aggressive, but they chose not to anymore. Not sure why. Maybe they just thought that they already had the lead. They didn't really need to play too aggressive anymore. Obviously, that's not the case. They need to play aggressive still, and they need to play the same way. But I mean, we'll have to see. Damage, one of your fan favorite teams, your favorite team from the looks of things. Unfortunately, not really going to perform. They got wiped a bit early on at 12th place. What's your thoughts on that?
It was a good one, though. It was a good one. It was a good one. I was sorting something on Discord right now. That's why you caught me off guard.
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
chilling. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually. It was a pretty well done play because they won the fight against the dude in
Yeah.
ecology, which was pretty amazing because I forgot who it was, but they defended a member of damage, immediately lost though.
Yes.
It's like genuinely remarkable if you lose a fight when you defend to someone. It should never really happen. That's basically a free win. You flashbang the opponent. They don't know. They can't aim correctly. They can't see you. Like it's a super free win. But somehow he lost it. I believe he was switching guns because he didn't have enough ammo on the kilo. Switched to his QQ9, but he still lost it, which is still a very bad thing to really happen for a player. And that definitely cost them the fight because it was a 2v2. So I mean, it's unfortunate, but what can you really do? Hopefully they can maybe make a comeback here. Maybe they'll re-challenge ecology, but we'll have to see on the flight path. Maybe it's a bit more off to one side, so it's a bit more of a contests for plenty of teams. But we'll have to see.
What is your pick this round?
I believe MK have swapped to play. Wait, have they? I believe they have swapped to player. Ali is now out of the picture. It's now going to be Senior J.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to put my bet on AMK. I feel like they're going to replicate what they did day 2, where they've basically screwed up 2 games in a row, basically given up, and then they just make a huge comeback on the last game. I feel like that is probably going to be the case again. I feel like they're going to make that comeback once again. They've seemingly always ended on a high at least, and I feel like that's going to be the case. I think that's the AMK strategy. End on a high. Screw the first 2 games, but end on a high.
Yeah, well, after the, amount of kills that Can did, I feel like the momentum is still there, and I feel like he gonna actually perform way better. Now, obviously, I want to see some damage as well, but I don't know. I just want to see the teams. I hope all the teams have fun, and enjoy this, tournament, because I would not have fun if I would play in a tournament, for sure. I would be anxious and scared, but I hope they are good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I hope you guys are good. Okay, so we are ready from the start. See 2 teams going to, well, New Vision City. I do believe one of them is gonna be Ryzen. They jump there quite often, New Vision City looks like their playground. Right now we have 2 teams.
So it looks like we do have new teams coming in, though in place of others. X team, I believe under the name 7 Suns, gonna be in Team 18, finally showing up for the last round. But even then, we still haven't gone 2 teams that came in back in. And X team are going to lose Koost immediately with the Sweet Dreams with a little 1 pump.
Someone executes Sweet Dreams because he killed me in a noble lobby earlier. Just
hopefully that is the case. Hopefully someone does do that for you. But it looks like your favorite, loading, alongside Core, actually going to go ahead and get some picks. They're going to be winning their fight over in ecology.
Oh!
Punch! Gonna go down, left to Daddy alongside Topper. Topper, though, does win his fight against Slayer. Gonna get quick confirm. Though still... Oh, here comes another. There comes Lag. Through the smoke. And Lag's gonna get the BY fight. Left to 1 singular player. Would you like to say his name?
I
Seven
don't
Suns?
want...
You don't want to say his name? I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Daddy, gonna be just running, having to run away, unfortunately. Doesn't have a single tag, which is a bit of an unfortunate situation here. And the thing about New Vision, it's massive. It's tons of zip lines. But I don't know. I'm it's kind of a mixed bag for going for tags. It's a big area, so you can kind of get away with it, but still it's very open as well, especially the bomb where he is currently residing in. So
but nobody's following him, so he can just get away at this point and you know just come back afterwards. Because like I don't think Ryzen gonna try to follow him at this point. They could pop, or maybe not. Never mind, they are behind him. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, wraps on the chase, and then does get the kill as well. I mean, yeah. Well, as long as you don't have to say his name, right? So it's all fine. Yeah. But still, that's going to be a good little play for Risen, though. They're on 4 kills now. Now, maybe with this confidence, maybe this boosts confidence of winning their 4v4 off drop immediately, they will play a bit more aggressive now, knowing that they really need to secure more points if they're going to have a chance of at least getting maybe 2nd place. I doubt they're going to get 1st place, though. They need to get I'm going in off the map entirely, immediately, pretty much. And then also get like 30 kills. It's like near impossible, at least in this lobby size. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they can make a play if they loop revives enough, like AMK. Because unfortunately, AMK's kind of been looping revives. Hopefully, that's not the case this round, though.
Yeah, I'm good. Going to the eating here damage, right? We don't have another team pushing them. It's a 3v3 situation, so it's quite, you know, fair, I guess. They could engage, but I feel like damage is pushing away. They don't want to engage. They're all over the place, but not really close to that other team. And right now they are pushing back. Obviously, having just 46 players alive is gonna make it hard to see very lots of fights, right? In the same time, easy for us actually because we're gonna catch all the fights, right? But right now at East State we have 2 teams coming with a third one as well. Maybe they're gonna engage each other or maybe not. It's gonna be up to them. But yeah, wait, a Lifino is like the player Lifing?
Latino?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was like a former AMK player from like a year or two ago. It's been a long time since Latine has really played the comp scene. I'm not sure if he posts still anymore. Maybe I know he went from comp player to content creation, but I haven't really kept track of him if he still posts content. He may have taken a break entirely, but who knows. But I feel like, yeah, it's probably a fan of him, unless it's actually him, which I don't think it would be.
Okay, so it's not him. Okay,
I don't believe so. No.
Okay. Because I saw him in my chat earlier, but again, I don't know if it's him or someone who uses his name. But he was a very talented player. I do remember because I used to cast like 1 year and a half ago, right? Constantly BR, right? So I do remember some of the names. That's why when I came back to cast BR, it was like so refreshing to see, you know, some of the players who were like performing so good back then, like, you know, 1 year and a half ago, coming back, doing the same job way better. You know, it was just like a breath of fresh air, you know.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It's nice to have familiar faces coming in when you go into a scene. Like when I went recently, came back to the NA scene, I still see so many people that I've recognized for a long time, but even then new faces as well, which it's nice to see how they play out in the sort of meta in terms of how the teams play out and who plays what roles and how it works as a complete team conjunction. Like Slayer, so as soon as he got the iPad, he immediately became a very strong player, a very dominant player. Helix, in fact, will get a 2-piece here as well. But yeah, a lot of teams just starting to pick up Helix with a 4K even.
What? This was a wild. What the 2 players were doing? They're reading newspapers or something?
I mean, possibly. I feel quite bad, honestly, because so far I've missed every like near 3K, 4K, right? And so far I've missed it, so I feel pretty bad in all honesty in regards to that. But I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, that's sometimes just what happens. It's just some silent radio, and then you just immediately get a 4K in the feed.
Yeah.
It's tough to him, nevertheless. Still,
yeah, but that was a 4K. Good one.
Yeah, it's a great little 4K, giving them the kills. They need that lead to make sure that nobody even has a chance, which I doubt anyone will. Senor J actually going to find a pick on Onyx. But hopefully, this fight is going to keep AMK like performing well. They need to perform well, and they're working really well right now. They're getting that unity. Well, they're working in conjunction with each other, playing together, playing smart, all as one unit for the most part. Daisy, that being Lag, actually going to find a kill on Outlaw. Whipping out the BY still. Lag going back to his old ways. He said, fuck sniping. He's going to go back to shotgunning.
Damn, that's true. I do enjoy watching Lag sniping as well. But yeah, they have a good position. And they also have 2 teams from where to pick, actually. You know, players, is it 2 teams? I think it's just 1. I wanted to say 2 players. Right now, Cosmo is 1 shot. Oh, he's getting the
Raph with a quick little jump shot with the HSO. Going to get a pick. Yeah. Immediately following up with the second pick as well with the M4. And that's going to be a very simple, quick wipe from Risen there. Great stuff with that. They just made it very simple, made it look very easy, in fact. Which is funny enough, in 150 euro 20, you'd expect something a bit more sweaty. But that was just as simple as that. So we're actually going to see damage taking on Cartel as well. Cartel only 3-manning as well.
Yeah, Plague is 1 shot. He's trying to push back.
Yeah, Plague is possibly going to die. Going to get pumped immediately. I don't know where their 4th is, but that's going to be a big knock to the confidence, especially if they're 3-manning. But yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing much you can really do in that situation. AMK.
Oh,
this on the rotations. This could be big, in fact, yeah.
Look at IGI. Oh, we have a spotter. No, a spotter, yeah, spotter. I call it cluster. Ooh, Akman is knocked first by Helix and right now.
And Andrew is knocked alongside. Lotex does get a pick on Ken.
Ramos?
Does get Ramos alongside. Could he get a 3rd? Rewind coming in. So he doesn't have a good position, that's the issue. Yeah, easily. Helix alongside Hidden, just having that little bit of a head glitch going on there. Very easy to cover up. Lotex in the wide open. Nally, though, going to go down. Shoot alongside.
That was a good call. No way.
AMK just lost as soon as I looked away. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Helix popping off now, showing Ken who's boss in terms of the team top fragger. And
Damn.
now we're also going to see Ambition.
Oh.
In a bit of an awkward fight. Demure going to go down. Damage still up
No.
by 1. Adding inside.
Ooh.
Should be able to get this pick on Actua. Doesn't actually get that pick. Varsity going to get
Varsity's
wiped out. So this is going to be Risen. Ambition as well nearby. Nade coming in. Raph going to die. Raph indeed dead. Left to a 2 players. Slayer alongside Lag. Lag running away though. Slayer with the push. Has the defender shield up.
Oh.
Gonna throw a nade. Lag gonna go
no.
out. Spamming the nades away. And this is probably gonna be the end for damage. Completely incinerated. And a smart play from Slayer. Slayer played it smart. Knew what happened. He had the defender shield up. There was nothing he could do to escape it. Just throw the nades behind the shield. Lag. Yeah. Lag just ran straight into it. Just didn't really care. He is confirmed as well. 46 seconds. Should be able to get the scans in. Though Ambition is still nearby.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
up.
Revant alongside Chu. A very strong duo. A very famous duo. They've played together for such a long time. Gonna be kind of creeping up here. They need to be fast about it though. 32 seconds. The Demure is going to bleed out in just a moment. Slayer alongside Raph. Fully aware of the position. Slayer waiting it out. They could probably pick up a pick on Chu. 20 seconds on the clock though. Depends on how they play this out. Here comes another team though. And guess who it is? I'm going in. Already with the snowballs rushing straight inside. They should immediately chime back up. Slayer messing up a bit on the ninja. Going straight back. Immediately rotating away. Does not want to be involved. Raph. Probably going to get caught here, unfortunately. Getting wall banged.
Yeah.
And I feel like this can be it for Raph indeed. Slayer going to nade away. Hope for the best. Maybe that connects. Doesn't look to connect though. 9 kills on the board for I'm going in. And yeah, that's going to pretty much set them in stone for first place. Already at least roughly for around 40 kills overall. Very strong amount.
Ken, from 12 kills in the previous round to dropping to 0 kills right now is just like...
Yeah, Helix is taking the spot. He wants the kills now. He wants the spotlight. And that's currently the situation. They just want to kind of share the spotlight with each other. They don't want one player to take the fame for themselves. It's now going to be Helix's turn to take it. Which is kind of making sense considering he did play out the second day really well. Helix did drop, I think, 20 plus alone by himself. Over the course of a couple rounds, obviously, not in one round. He did have, I believe, 14 though in one round, I believe. So he was popping off, and it makes sense if Helix is also going to be popping off today. But
oh, look at Slayer. He has 6 kills. He's very, very close to Helix. Helix dropped 7. Slayer 6. Right now, he's getting pushed by the whole IGI team. I think he needs to be quiet. He's a ninja, so I don't think how ninja works, but I think they cannot see him, right, on the map if he's moving, right? I don't know. I never used ninja properly, so yeah, I think he's safe if he is quiet, but Helix is trying to get him. So, oh, he just saw him. No way.
I am honestly shocked that he didn't attempt that. He knows that they're all surrounded. It is remarkable that he hasn't been picked up yet. Nobody has spotted him. Pay to win Rose skin. I must add, this... If anyone's going to say that Rose is only pay to win in Warzone, that is not the case anymore. Rose is also pay to win in Call of Duty Mobile. It's clearly worked out for Slayer, just backing up. Immediately can get this tag in 10 seconds. A beautiful clutch from Slayer. Amazing. And I'm going in as none the wiser. Amazing work to him. Shu and Vivant as well, coming straight back. They have the motorcycles. Got the scans in. They're going to be coming back in. An amazing play from Slayer. So it looks like I'm going in. Going to take a little fight of their own. Going to be up against Resurgence. I believe it is. Nading away. Possibly Snitch can find a knock. Actually bounces it off of his teammate's back. Where's the trophy systems?
At least players are using a trophy system. Right now, Razor is knocked by the one and only Helix. He's getting shot from the side though. Right now, they're gonna push. We have Frankie who has such a good position on top. He can see all, but he didn't just knock him. He just
unfortunately, it was a nice little beam that he had originally, but then he just got picked up by Ken, which was unfortunate. Luckily, though, he has fallen off because he knows obviously he's a ninja player. Nobody else can reach his tag directly. So he has fallen off, made it a bit easier for his teammates, but still down to 2. Not ideal. And looks like Criminal's about to get caught. Does use the defender, gets the immediate free pick on Helix. Though doesn't confirm it in time. Criminal gonna go down to Ken. Ken with his first pick, though, immediately picked up. Slayer coming in. Slayer, Russia. I keep saying Russia. P! Risen gonna be go ahead with the immediate third party. A huge third party, in fact. Snitch left.
Looks like payback. I don't know.
Aiding away.
Look at the kills from Ryzen right now.
Yeah, Risen on an amazing 19 kills. The nade coming in. Ramos goes down. Risen need this. They need 30, if not more. But still, I think it's a bit too late. I'm going in already on, I believe, 10 kills or so. Yeah, 11 kills. Still an amazing play from Risen, but it's just too late. They need like 40 even to catch up to first. So Raph going to go down to Vivant. Slayer, really hard on the chase on Hidden. Hidden, the last remaining player for the team. So Ambition still kind of close up. Issue is now Slayer is incredibly split up against the rest of his team. Sweet Dreams alongside Lag.
Oh, Drew
holding kind of close.
Look. No, I'm watching Drew here. No.
And Chu gonna find the win against Lag. Slark as well. Gonna actually go down to Sweet Dreams. Raph off the revive.
Yeah.
Slayer as well picked up.
Oh, he's getting pushed from top. No way, Vivant is there. Oh, Sweet Dreams is literally one shot. He needs to hit. Oh, Chu is coming after him with a shotgun. No way. He's one shot. No! Oh my god, if he only wouldn't have moved there. They were getting some shots as
Unfortunately,
well.
yeah, he was just
Ooh.
cracked. He didn't really have the options. He was getting rushed by the whole team. And now Risen. Not in an ideal spot. They had an amazing third party coming in. I'm going in. Have came back with 2 players. Looted up. Ready to go. Helix, Ken, Hidden. Hidden, though, needing to regroup with his team. Nice little reset from them. They need to get Ramos's tags. There's still a lot of people nearby. Ken, kind of close up to Ambition. Can I finally
there are
catch...
just 8 players alive. I just realized there are just 8 players
Yeah,
alive.
I mean, that's the thing. It's basically all the last remaining players are going to be in this one little area in top farm. 4 teams
Yeah.
remain. Literally just Risen,
now he can
Resurgence,
just
the
play
beams
for
coming in
the-
from Ken. I'm going in as well. Still, only 4 teams, and they're all just looping revives. They're farming these kills. They need these kills. Ambition on 6, 11 on I'm going in. Resurgence still with 0. And then we've got Risen, of course, 21 kills. Huge plays coming in from them.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
the nade from Helix. Rushing straight in. What
Two
the
down,
fuck?
two.
Chu
I just saw
choking the easiest fight. Got 180'd by Helix.
Ooh. Oh no, Demure is one shot. Oh,
So
he's
Ken
getting
gonna
killed
get
by-
Demure. Oh, I would be heavily embarrassed if I was Ambition right now. Chu, sitting in a corner, gets 180 turned on by Helix.
I didn't saw that Chu, don't worry.
Chu, I need to have a talk with him. That's highly embarrassing. But, I mean, hey, sometimes it happens, man. It happens to the best of us. Still, 4 teams remain. Ambition is still up. No more revive flights, so it's all left to these last few players. Helix on 10 kills. Alone, Raph, all by himself. Holding Risen's torch up.
Oh,
Keeping him
Raph
alive.
is maybe getting pushed by a revive flag. He's a
Slark,
revive flag!
Slark, gotta win this fight. Slark actually loses it.
No.
Tried to get Raph, but is gonna get confirmed. Actually, is that a wipe? No, it isn't. Vivant.
Okay, he's still alive,
further
but
back.
he kind of gave away his position, you know? Like, we still have 8 players alive, and right now he's getting pushed by Ken. What? What, Raph? He got Ken! No way!
And Raph make the
he's
play of his
pushing-
career. Gonna probably get hidden. Unfortunately not.
Helix
If only
still
Helix
alive,
didn't
okay.
have that angle, he would have gone the free pick. But still, that was a nice little play off of Raph. Though, that's all he can muster. Unfortunately, a 1v4 situation. Left to 3 teams. Vivant, Resurgence. And I'm going in.
Oh, Vivan.
So
Okay.
1v2, v4. If I'm going in, somehow lose this,
There's no way.
that is going to be probably the biggest upset known to man. But I mean, hey, this is the opportunity. If someone wants to go for 1v4 right now, this is the time. Vivant could get a 1v4. Snitch or Criminal,
Yeah.
maybe, if it's possible. But it's really going to be difficult on how this plays out. Snitch looks to be actually getting focused here. Helix on the chase. Helix for the pulse guys immediately jumping 1 pump. Criminal on the
Again.
furthest end of the map. Now it's down to just 2 singular players other than I'm going in. Criminal,
Yeah.
Vivant.
Who gonna get the first pick? Oh, Ken is in front of Vivant. That could be big if Ken gonna get killed, but I don't know. He still have the shield, so there's a big possibility he's still back. You know, I don't think Ken hurt him, right? So yeah, Criminal is still quite far away from the fight. Now IGI is in the middle of the zone, right? They have the full control. They have the numbers. They have the kills. They have the guns. They have everything. Criminal is behind them. Oh, look at them trying
the hell?
to actually.
They didn't
Everyone's
spot Criminal.
playing like.
They're playing like
Yeah.
snakes, but I mean, that's kind of what you have to do
They
when it's a
didn't saw
1v4.
Slayer either, so it's like,
I mean, yeah.
you know.
That's the power of being an iPad player. If you're on a phone, maybe you would have seen that with the wider screen, but I mean, iPads, that's how it is.
Oh, Ramos
Vaughn.
might be. Okay, we have the shield.
Both defender
another
players.
shield.
Ramos could possibly get picked up here, but using that position
One
well.
shot. No.
But Vaughn
way.
exposing himself a bit more than Ramos, and that's going to be costing him. Now left to truly a 1v4 criminal up against the entirety of I'm going in. Helix with 12 kills in a 54-player lobby.
Yes, and we have criminal who is
What
the
did you just
last
drop there?
one.
Was that an exotic answer? Oh, it could be,
Oh,
it's a BY,
think
mythic
it's-
BY.
that's not KRM?
Oh no, it's a BY. That's the season
BY
1.
skin.
Yeah, that's a season 1 BY 15. Very rare to see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Now,
started playing.
thing is, criminal is a defender player.
Oh,
so
he's-
immediately gets beamed by hidden. Headshot too. Very
Yeah.
unfortunate, but that's going to be, of course, I'm going in's victory, which I mean was kind of expected. 2 back-to-back first places, a second place as well. It is no shadow of a doubt they've secured the victory and taken home the first place prize.
Damn. I was just a little bit upset because like Ryza had such a good game, right? And you know, Slayer with the tag that was actually amazing and funny to watch at the same time, right? But good, well, like, it's amazing on the side of IGI too. You know, Helix dropping 12 kills. We have Hidden 4, Ken 1, and Ramos 1. Okay, but still the 12 kills. Is it like in this tournament, because I wasn't here in the first and second day, is it like a record? Did we had more than 12 kills per player, or?
I'm not entirely sure. I swear Helix has reached a 14 kill round, at least by himself. I believe second day in particular. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure there was a 14 kill game by him in particular. I'm not entirely sure if that's which round it was, but I believe it was second day. So I think that's still close though. 12 kills on a 54-player lobby, I believe it was. That is still very remarkable. And mostly gained those kills from the early game as well, which was pretty good. So great stuff to them. But still, 18 kills as well coming in. 18 kills coming in from I'm going in, but also 22 kills coming in from Risen. Risen finally finding their strengths, but it's a bit late. If they played similar to this second round, that would have been huge. But I mean, they played a lot more passive second round, and that's kind of what costed them. If they played the same way as they did since first round, they probably would have had a chance. They probably would have had a chance against I'm going in, but because they played incredibly passive second round, it really cost them in points. But I mean, generally speaking, a lot of these kills, not that many teams are getting that many kills. Obviously, a lot less players and a lot more teams were getting wiped off rip. Their first fight, they immediately got 4K'd. So yeah, we're not seeing that many kills on any other team, but still Risen alongside I'm going in, taking the most part all of the kills. I mean, hey, what's to expect? They did amazing, both teams. Slayer, 9 kills though. Great stuff to him. And a bit of a snake play against I'm going in. That was a huge play from him. But definitely the carry for Risen currently. That was amazingly played by him. And he's definitely been the star player for Risen so far. I mean, there's nothing much you could really do when we got I'm going in playing like an absolute unit against any other team, just taking on any 4v4 and winning it constantly back to back. No real issues from them. And that's currently the situation, but still, that's going to be a GG's. I'm going in, definitely have secured a victory. Risen, I believe, have going to be taking second place. Third place, I'm not sure. Who do you think is going to take third place?
I know the thing was that I was not here in the first and second day, but the look of it, I think Ryza has a big chance. I'm not sure how AMK performed. You said that they did good at some of the lobbies, right? But I feel like it's gonna be I'm going in, right? It's gonna be Ryzen, and maybe we're gonna see AMK or Varsity. But again, I'm not pretty sure because I wasn't here in the first 2 days. But yeah, we're gonna see the results soon enough. It was actually very, very nice co-casting with you.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's been a pleasure co-casting with you. It's again, I barely have ever co-casted with anyone, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see having a bit of a change. But yeah, I hope you've all generally enjoyed yourself. I know I have. Yeah, I mean, I wanted AMK to make a play, but unfortunately they didn't make the comeback. They unfortunately just had a bad day. But, I mean, hey, you can't win them all, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's going to be generally. Any last words you want to say?
What do you mean last words?
I mean, I
What
know.
is
I
this?
mean, what else? Are we gonna stream for like 20 more minutes? What do you want to do?
No,
Any
but
last
like you
words from you
said,
guys there?
last words.
I mean, no,
Okay,
just
so
last words to the end to finish up the tournament.
Okay. So I really do appreciate you co-casted with me. I really do appreciate you helped me last week because you guys know I had a storm and everything. So he was the one who actually helped, having a broadcast this week. I think, yeah, this week because this week was here. Thanks so much for being here with me and co-casting. It was a pleasure, right? Even if at the beginning I was like, oh my god, he knows so many things, and I'm like, I need to keep up, because I'm not used to that flow. But it was amazing. I'm so glad to be here. And thank you so much, Steph, for being always so nice and making this type of tournaments. Guys, don't forget they're gonna probably make new ones in a couple of weeks. So don't forget to join their Discord server if you want to participate, right? And yeah, thank you for being so patient, Gora. I really do appreciate it. It was awesome,
I can definitely say the same thing for you. Obviously, much appreciated for co-casting with me. Of course, thank you very much to Theory Gaming for reaching out to us to obviously cast their event. And hopefully we will see a follow-up to their events. Obviously, today was the 6th series. Hopefully, we'll see a continuation on this. Yeah, I do believe it's going to be 150 euros each day. So each day was their own particular event. So whoever won this day would be getting the most of that 150. So I believe the other days don't matter. We should be just fine with that. So I do believe I'm going in. I'm going to take the bulk prize of this one. Yeah, still great work to them. And hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, I hope you're gonna have a wonderful day too.
All right.
Thank you.
In that case, well, are you going to continue streaming off this or not?
No.
No?
No.
Unfortunately not, though. Okay, then it looks like we're going to have to look for someone to raid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, best of luck to you then. I'm going to go ahead and stream then in that regard. Yeah. Hope you have a wonderful day. And of course, thank you all for watching. Much appreciated. And
Bye.
see you guys next time.